Katrina Holmberg. I'm a registered nurse at Cameron Wellness Center. Before we start somebody on a detox program, we will make sure that your nutrition, lifestyle, sleep, and other factors are addressed, because we can't just throw somebody into a detox that is not eating healthy, is not sleeping well, is really stressed out. All of those things could impair your ability to actually detoxify. So before the process starts, we have a meal plan and a shopping guide that we will give to you that just generally supports your liver, your kidneys, your brain health. It emphasizes the cruciferous vegetables, where you're getting a lot of the sulfur that's really important for detoxification. Also emphasizes just generally eating clean. One thing that we look at is when we buy organic versus non-organic foods and how that affects us. We generally recommend eating organically. However, we do know that that is not always possible for everybody. So there is a great resource out there from the Environmental Working Group. Each year they put out what they call their Dirty Dozen and their Clean 15. So they test a whole range of fruits and vegetables and look at the amount of residue on it. And so they're able to tell you, so the Dirty Dozen are the fruits and vegetables that have the most contamination, and you should buy organic. And then the Clean 15 are the fruits and vegetables that have the least amount of residue on them and are okay to buy as non-organic produce if needed. So when you are purchasing produce, if you look for fruits and vegetables that have a thicker outer skin, they're least likely to have pesticides and other harmful toxins inside of the fruit or vegetable. So things like avocados tend to be the least likely to have the pesticides within the fruit, whereas things like berries don't have anything to protect them. So berries are going to be on the list of produce that we should always be buying organic, in season. If they're not in season, if you buy them frozen, those are going to be berries that have actually been picked in season and are going to actually have a lot more nutrition than those that are picked out of season. Other things that matter when we are cooking our foods are actually the utensils that we're using. There are many pans out there with the non-stick coating that uses Teflon or some of its derivatives. And while if those are only heated to low temperatures, they shouldn't necessarily cause an issue. At high temperatures, you are actually breathing in the fumes from those non-stick coating layers. And most people just don't know that. And it's also hard to necessarily know when you get to a temperature that's high enough to cause that. So we will recommend brands and different types of cookware that are not going to cause those same issues, but still have non-stick properties. Things like cast iron skillets, especially if you're low on iron and have issues with anemia, those are great choices. There's also ceramic coated cast iron skillets if you don't want to have to worry about the seasoning process that comes with cast iron. And there's a few other tips that we will give you within the program.